Shake it, baby. Oh yeah, shake it, shake it, shake it.
You faced a big legend in the sport, Volk. What happened? I won. You faced another legend, Max Holloway. What happened? I won. You're going to face another legend, Charles Oliveira. What's going to happen? I'm going to win. Do you think that Dana's going to be mad at you because you're going to be just kicking out legends?
Are you asking me if I will be mad if he...
Yeah, and he said he doesn't fear anybody. He only fears God.
Sir, congratulations. You win the weirdest question of all time. Congratulations.
From my opponent, I respect more two guys, Volkanovski and Dustin. He's a really nice guy.
Yeah.
And I sent a message yesterday to Volkanovski. I saw his story in Instagram. He wrestled with somebody, and I sent a message, hey man, come to Dagestan for 2-3 years. I really want invite my opponents, like former opponents, like Volkanovski and Dustin Poirier, because they have a lot of people who support them, a lot of people who love them in my country.
Who do you think wins between Max Holloway and Dustin Poirier in Dustin's final fight in a few weeks?
I think Dustin has more chance.
Yeah.
He told me it's his last fight, and I think he gonna be ready. He gonna be ready, and he gonna win, I think.
If Ilia gets a finish or a knockout, it wouldn't surprise me. But if Charles wins with a submission or even a finish of his own, even a knockout finish of his own, it doesn't surprise me. This fight is like super up in the air, guys. A lot of people are counting Charles Oliveira out, but that's when he just thrives in being the underdog. I don't know. It's how many times we called this man out, and he and he somehow found a way to win, you know. So from my perspective, this fight is going to be decided probably in the first 3 minutes or 4 minutes of this fight, of the first round, because Oliveira is going to get touched. And is Ilia going to touch him with something that puts him out cold, or is going to hurt him and then he somehow finds a way to fight back? So that's the main thing with this fight, you know. If I was a betting man on this fight, and Charles Oliveira is he's the underdog. I mean, Charles Oliveira is like one of the best fighters in the world to put money on an underdog. So, you know, that's all I'm saying. You know, I'm not really picking a winner here. I wouldn't be. I'm just gonna tell you guys this straight up. I'm not gonna be surprised if Topuria wins by knockout. Or I'm not gonna be surprised. I'm not gonna be surprised if Charles somehow pulls it off and wins by a finish or a knockout too. So this fight should be super fun.
I think he's going through something, because I mentioned on Ariel today, like I haven't really been on the socials, so I haven't really seen anything. But someone sent me a screenshot and said, "Oh, bro, he's fat now," and I was like, and I saw it, I was like, "Oh shit." But Sean's a guy that he definitely has a lot of old school stuff, trauma that he has to deal with, and you know we all go through shit. But I think for him, that's an easy. He should have just said something and start roasting me or whatever. That's a Sean Strickland thing to do. But he's been quiet, so I was like, "Oh, Sean, it's June. Men's Mental Health Month. I hope you're looking after your mental health and also look after your physical health. You fat bitch."
I've watched him at practice put guys down with body shots. Put guys down. And if Charles does close that gap to get into that clinch, you're right into the wheelhouse of Ilia's body attacks.
I like Charles, but sometimes I just gotta question his IQ.
Charles?
Yes.
Really?
He's a taller fighter, but yet he's gonna be here. He's gonna be in that range with a guy like Ilia Topuria who lives there. You saw what he did to Jai Herbert. The same size as Charles Oliveira. He was able to put him out. Charles Oliveira's takedowns are really good. He has to get this fight to the ground. If he doesn't, it is going to be maybe an early night for him.
Ilia Topuria is just one of those guys that we can be friends, but
I'm gonna hurt you.
Yeah. After I knock your head off, I take you to the hospital myself. I drive you there, you know?
Jesus.
And that's something that he would say.
And now we're just going to describe the lightweights in one word. Paddy Pimblett.
Blomberg.
Dustin Poirier.
Diamond.
Justin Gaethje.
Punching bag.
Moicano.
Funny.
Max Holloway.
A legend.
Michael Chandler.
Ira.
Paddy Pimblett.
Blomberg.
Islam Makhachev.
¿Cómo sería una palabra de estos a los que los manipulan mucho? Tipo, it's a puppet.
Islam Makhachev is a puppet. Do this. Go there. Arman Sarukian. It's Sabatane. He's gonna understand it. It's a Armenian word. Sabatane. It's Charles Oliveira. The thing is that I don't wanna be bad with him. Charles the Bronx the Oliveira. Charles Oliveira passed.
People just don't think it's cool, but when you understand grappling, like, it's amazing to watch.
Yes.
You know, like a Marab, for example, who's obviously a guy that I watch a ton. It's amazing.
Yeah.
Like, he does such a good job with, like, the little nuancy things in wrestling that's just like...
Yeah.
But it's hard to appreciate unless you really understand it.
Well, it's hard to judge, too.
Yeah.
Which is a real problem, because there's judges that don't train and never have trained, which is, to me... crazy.
I know.
That's like judging a Chinese spelling bee and you don't speak Chinese. Like, who knows who's winning here?
I know it.
They don't understand it. They understand when someone's on top. Oh, he's on top.
I know.
But, you know, there's so many, like, near submission attempts that I think should count. Like I always go to the Oliveira Arman Sarukian fight because I think Oliveira won that fight because Oliveira came close to finishing him twice, and Sarukian stayed on top and he had a lot of control and it was a very close fight. But I think those moments where a guy is like at 9, you know, if 10 is checkmate, he's at 9 twice. That's big, man.
Yeah.
That you don't want to be there. That guy got you there. He's got a locked in triangle. Yeah, you got out of it, but still, that's big, man. That should count. And damage leading up to a KO or that doesn't lead to a KO is very significant in the scorecards. But a submission that doesn't lead up to a submission doesn't count. And I don't understand that. You can't just count damage. You have to count like near falls or near sub.
No. No?